Hello, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are working on the casino. What we're going to do is we're going to get this motor board out, relay board, whatever you want to call it, but we have to unplug the Jones plugs first. The knocker was already unplugged. I don't know why, it's way back here. That was already unplugged. But we have a Jones plug right here for a chime box. That will go right there. We have one right here that doesn't need to get unplugged because that's for the balls. It's 3 or 5 ball. But this one will have to get unplugged and lay down over here. This giant one right here will get unplugged, and I'll take the wires, twist them around, and get them so they can hang over here out of my way, like that. Alright, everything should be disconnected and able to lift up as soon as I get these 3 giant bolts out. It's always fun when they tuck them under something weird. Here's one. These all should be exactly the same size, same length. There's one right here. There. I want to get the washer with it too. And one over here. There's 4. You really got this board down tight. I've never seen 4 before. The most I've seen was 3. Watch, there'll be a 5th one hid somewhere too. And then right here. Okay. And that's it. Alright. Let's move you and get you out of the way. So I can pull this bad boy out. Let's do this first. I want to get you plugged into the TV so I can see what I'm doing. Makes it a little easier for me to record. If I can see what I'm doing. Ooh, there we go. And the HDMI goes this way. And my camera's crooked. I gotta straighten out my camera. The legs are crooked on it for some reason. Could be because I don't have them out all the way. Or one is up too far. That one was kind of off a little bit. No, that should have been okay. Let me get you back here like this. And what do I need to do? There. Okay. There we are. I had to straighten out the tripod legs totally. And this is kind of in the way now. This is my tripod for streaming. But really don't need that. Here. I'm just gonna get the motor board right up on here so we can get a better look at it. It's light in the front and really heavy on the back. And they got it stuffed in here good. Woo! staple that back down. I didn't tear anything that's out of whack. Okay. No goodies in here? Nothing really. Oh, I got a transformer sticker. Hunk of wood. Some pieces of leaf switches. That's about it. Not real big. Alright. Oh man, that thing was heavy. Jones plugs and cord. I'll just throw them down. I'm going to be putting a new end on the cord too. Alright, what do you guys want to start with first? This is going to be a multiple of videos. 1, 2, the ball count unit and target unit are basically the same. Full reset. Full reset. They're both full resets, so why is that like that? Okay. That's why. Never mind. Just losing my mind a little bit. Let's get with this score motor first. Let's work on that a little bit. As usual, I will need my trusty cleaner. I don't know where the scissors went that was back there. I wonder if my wife grabbed them and seen that there were scissors in that wrong spot and put them back where they belong. But that's okay. I'll just get some more sheets. I have to go to the hardware store and buy some more sheets of 600 grit. I don't know if I have any more. But this is probably enough to do the whole machine. I usually get about 3 sections out of them when I cut them, like this. I'll cut it here, get 1 section, cut it here, ouch, get another section and another section, so I can get 3 sections out of it. The scissors goes back where it belongs in my toolbox. And these, I'll leave a couple down here, and I'll put the rest back where I know they're at. There. Oh yeah, I got a couple more sheets. All right, let's pan you down. Score motor. Get you tighter in the score motor and centered, and manual focused, so we don't lose our focus. Now what's nice about these on this one, I do not have to take the stacks off at all in order to adjust these. But what I'm doing is I want to make sure that they're tight since I'm not taking them off. See, that one was a little loose. So was that one. These I'm going to have to get this one off to check most of them. Oh, I did that the wrong way. That was my fault. So yeah, these are all just a little bit loose. If you're not taking the stacks off, wow, that was really loose. If you're not taking the stacks off to clean them, tighten them. You know how I do with Williams Ballet ones? I take them off so it doesn't matter if they're clean or not. I just do that. I really should be using my super long, uber long screw bits so I can get in there better. So I want to get that one out of the way so I can clean it easier. And I can't bite on the bit due to the funky, weird location of how they put these in. But you will see that when I actually physically do work on it. Get that one. So this one is, you can just loosen up because it's slotted. The harness I could push just a little bit. Now I can get at these screws easier. Snug her down, snug her down, snug her down, snug her down. That one was tight. That one was tight. So most of them were tight. We'll give it that. Most were tight. What I'm doing right now, going through and dusting it off. I see big chunks of dust, so why not? Oh, that dust. You know me and my dust makes me cough. Cough's bad. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Now as we look at this wheel, you can see how it spins. It's got a ramp right here and a sharp edge right there. So you know it only can go this way. Plus you can see how the switches are too. So it's got the flat edge right here, and if you see the stacks right here, it can't go backwards. It has to go over the ramp. See how it's moving? It has to go over the ramp and down. So you can see right there, you are not supposed to go backwards to begin with. That's a cute little washer. It's oops, excuse me. It's actually not a washer, that's part of a rivet. When they were building it, it must have got stuck right under there. Anyways, let's stay on topic, Mark. Let's get this out of my way, and we will get to adjusting these contacts. Again, we may need to adjust them, we may need not to. But I will go through every one. These all look really good. I know you can't see that good. Every single one, except for this one that I'm going to adjust, is opening, closing, and bending, except for this one. Let's see if I can get you on that one. It'd be better for you actually to be right in front of me anyways. Alright. As we can see, do you see the one I'm talking about? Where's my little screwdriver? I just had it. Did I leave it? I just had the thing. Did I bury it? Yes, I did. Right here. This one right here. Watch. No movement. And it's barely touching. We got no movement, so what are we gonna do? We will be bending that one just a little bit. Let's turn this off. We don't need it on. Alright, let's leave the screwdriver in my way, so we will need it. So we're going to take this contact right here, because it doesn't move. We're going to give it a little bit of oomph this way. So we're getting a little movement out of it. This is also, I need to straighten that out. It's got a bend in the middle. Let's get that. A good turn. Okay. Oh, we got a magnet stand here. We got movement now? Look at that. Perfect. And that's what we want. Everyone's got movement. These are just so bent. I have to see who this is. I'm expecting an important phone call. Don't know who that is. But like I said, I am expecting an important phone call. The stacks are just so bent. I'm gonna work on these. They're bent up really, just nasty bad. I'd like to have them straight. So I might make all these out of whack a little bit, just to fix my OCD. Now this one right here, you have to give a little bit of oomph to it. Does that look better to you now? This one right here, watch it. So we got movement. I want more movement out of it. This one needs a little more oomph. Now the trick is too, sometimes when you bend these are going to affect the next leaf. So once you do that, you need to verify every single leaf is going. What do we have here? Okay. Now I'm looking at this one. We do got a lot of movement, but we got a big gap. There. Alright. I achieved what I want on that stack. So let's get it to the gap here. And put that there, and I'm just going to clean that contact just like I do every other one. What I'm doing is using the score wheel to open them and close them for me. So you got a little, like you can see me turning it up on top, you have a little leeway because you're inside the valley of the cam. You have a little leeway on cam rotation. So you can use that just a little bit. If you go too far, then you got to spin the cam all the way around till you catch the valley again. Rip this off a little bit. Throw it out. So we can go to the next spot of the sandpaper. Next spot. So yeah, we're just going to go over this a little bit, and I'm going to see if I see anything else out of whack on this unit, and if I do, we'll fix it. Otherwise, yeah, this is just going to be a short video on Chicago Coin score motor as well. Chicago Coin Casino score motor. It's very Gottlieb like. I'm sorry if I'm blocking you, but it's the only way I can get it going. And then there's one right there. That one I just locked it down because it's a really big contact and I want to get a lot of pressure on it. It's a really huge contact. I'll go around back to the cam again. Let's get this one. You know, I wasted that. Where are we? Right here. You can see I'm doing that top one. And I have the cam turned, so it's making it tight for me. The reason why I like doing this too is you're getting an even clean on it, because those are the natural spots where the contact actually mashed into each other. And I'm just going to verify all these. They all look clean. They're all opening. They're all closing. This one, I'd like to actually open it just a little bit more. There. But yeah, that's another one that's whacked out. Like I say, you don't want to bend them in the middle, but sometimes you do gotta bend them in the middle because somebody else bent them in the middle and got it out of whack. So then by bending that in the middle, actually it tweaked it like that, and I want it to ride flatter on the cam there. Man, just some of these are just so horrible. And like this one's really super bent right here. You only can do so much to them before you taking a whole switch stack apart and redoing every single switch. And I do not advise you to do that if you haven't, you know, completely done this before. I'd advise you to, yeah, I just blinded myself. Just do what you see, clean it up, and once you start doing a lot more repairs and everything is working correctly when you do your repairs, then go ahead and start experimenting with adjusting your contacts a little bit better. See, those are pretty good. I'll give those a little whack. Those are pretty good too. I'm on this stack right now. Okay, here. I'm gonna look at this stack. Okay, those are good. And you can't see me. Alright, I'm on this stack right now. I have to turn. I gotta leave that on because, like I said, I'm expecting a very important phone call. Okay, let's get to the next cam. So I can experiment with these. What do we got there? Okay, yeah, I got one. It's not even contacting. Oh, there it goes. That one needs like a deeper cam. Is that a deeper cam? No. What was I seeing then? Let me get back to that. Okay, it's contacting. Contact. And this was the cam I was on. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but that one's working. Now let's look at this one. We have to get to an opening at a cam, which is coming up. Right, you can see it right here. Here's the cam. And then this right here is going to fall into it. And what do we got there? Oh, that's what we had. We had something that locked it down, so I couldn't back it up. And we are all opening and closing. Alright, yeah, that's about it. And we'll clean up that how we normally do. So you can see how we clean the plastic. We're just going to do the same thing we do on all the other ones. Take our naphtha, squirt it on there. Remember, don't use it from the can. Use it from another source. I'm going to take all the dust off here. And this I'm going to actually hit with Novus 2 after I'm done cleaning it. So I think it will brighten it up a lot better. I'll just take away a bunch of that gunk that I can't get off. So it's got some staining on it. And you know what Novus 2 does. It gets in there good. And any of that other noise you hear in the background is my wash machine. Alright, yeah, you see what I'm doing. And this gets no lubricant. This is metal to that plastic, so it's kind of like self-lubricating. Look at that. And then I'll use my Q-tip. I'll show you that. Get it good and clean. Since my Q-tip is clean, I can dip it in there. Then we'll just go on these cam edges like this. And we're gonna get it on there. Go around on that edge here. Get all this gunk out of there. Alright, we got all that gunk out of there. Well, most of it. And I'm gonna hit this with Novus 2 later on to really deep clean it, but since I had to restart the camera, I might as well just show you a quick little snapshot of what the Novus 2 will do to the plastic. It's going to do some, but not like mythical wonders like Excalibur being pulled out of the stone. It's going to make it look just a little bit better. It looks pretty good as it is. But, you know, this will help get some of the gunk off of it a little bit better. I know a lot of people are like, don't waste Novus 2 on that. Novus 2 is like such a good all-around product. It's good for a lot of weird things. So why not use it to clean as much as you can? Because it does clean. It's doing its job. It's supposed to do. It's cleaning and polishing. I can't get this perfect like brand new unless I tear it apart. And I am not tearing apart a perfectly working score motor just to highly detail it. No, no, no. Mark does not do that. This is a refurb, not a restoration. But you get the picture. You could spend hours on this thing. Wiping it down. Little Novus here, little Novus there. Wiping that plastic off. Getting the grooves clean. All that gunk. Yes, I want to get it clean as much as possible. But there's a point where you need to just stop and say, hey, it's clean, it's working, let's leave it. You know, well, like I always say, you know, happy machine is a clean machine. With the cleaner it is, the less dirt is going to stick to it, and the cleaner it will stay, and the easier it is to keep clean. So that's my whole method on this. If you keep it clean, it's easier to clean. There. Yeah, it's cleaner than it was. Now I'll go later on and finish the rest of those off camera. But this would be a 3-hour video if I went through and did all those, so there is no need. You got the gist on it. We fixed some wonky contacts and got them so they close and open correctly. That's what we needed to learn, and that was it. So anyways, check out the description below. There's an Amazon link if you would like to help the page with growing in camera equipment, mics and stuff like that. Just if you shop Amazon, just check it out and do your shopping, and that's it. I don't care what you buy or anything. I don't know what you buy, so I just know if you spent some money, it will say I made like a 13-cent commission. I actually made a 14-cent commission yesterday. So whoever bought from Amazon, thank you very much. 14 cents is 14 cents. Because another 14 cents adds up, and then you're at 28 cents. So, anyways, yeah, that's not the phone call I was waiting for. Anyways, thanks again. Thumbs up. All you subscribers are awesome. If you like this, please subscribe. Thank you.